right, everybody, and welcome back to the second half of our live tonight. And we are playing Minecraft, in which I'm super excited for. You know, I absolutely love our variety of games that we've been playing. And I think that this is the way to go. Yeah, nope. There's people watching from all over the world, so we get a lot of different time frames in here. Okay, so I worked on this just for a little bit today, and let me show you what I'm talking about, and then you can kind of help me figure out how we're going to fix it. So what I did, everybody, it's apparently not in the afternoon. So what I did is I felt like the door on the second floor was way too wide. So I narrowed this down just a little bit, and I'll be doing the same thing there. So let's go get our glowstone. Let's go get our glowstones, and we're going to do that. And then we have to figure out the damn arch on the roof. But I want it to be dramatic because right now, as far as large as our house is, it's feeling a little schmeh. And I don't want a schmeh house. Nothing about our house is schmeh. Yeah. Yeah. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's go there. And I'm not going to do a whole lot there, but I need 2 of these. I need some of these. And then I'm definitely going to need okay. All right. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We just switched over to the second half of our stream, and we are going to be playing Minecraft for the rest of the evening. Now, yesterday I did find, and I'm so excited, but I found these little firefly bushes. And then I also, too, found these little leaves, which when you put them on your pathway, I think they look so cute. And then I found these little flowers. So I really like how they just have like another little, I really like how they just have like another little layer to how our house looks. Okay. Hello, Madeline. How are you, honey? Okay. So let's put, and then let's put those here. So that's going to pretty much match that down there. We have this right here. So I'm thinking, and then I'm thinking again. I'm doing good. And please, by all means, everybody, if you come up with like a decorating idea or you have a suggestion, just throw it out there. I absolutely love hearing what you all have to say. And please don't think like I'm going to be like, oh my God, don't give me your opinion. Throw it out there. If I use it, I'll use it. And if I don't, then, no harm, no foul. But definitely put out your suggestions. And how did my horse get out? Hello? How did my horse get out? Now we have to check the perimeter because that's not supposed to happen. Hi, Leah, honey. How are you? Okay, I don't see anything. Okay. In fact, there's our copper. Oh, well, thank you, honey. But where's Steve now? Oh no, where's Steve? Oh, is Steve gone? Oh no. Well, it was better until I lost my iron golem. There's him. Oh, he's not looking too good. Oh my God. My camels are picking on him. And then, yeah, because this one's gone, right, everybody? And that is so sad. Huh. Okay, that guy's okay. Yeah, my horse was out and my golem is gone. Dobie's doing fine. Dobie doesn't leave the... Dobie just stays on the top floor. That's okay. We're going to move one of the Steves over from the camels and put him in the other one. I don't know. Maybe he got attacked or something. That's a bummer. Excuse me, good sir. All right. So you are now having a reassignment. Okay. So you are coming over here. Yeah, that's your new home. Okay. Bummer. Lioness, thank you for my laughing tacos, honey. All right, let's get to work. Lioness, thank you for my laughing. Tacos. Okay. And Dobie's right there. Thank you, Soli. Okay. So now what we're going to do. No. Okay. So then we'll do. See where I'm trying to go differently, everybody? But I think I almost need to bring it out more. Don't you think I need to bring it out even more? Because what I want is I want it to look something like this. Captain Rex, thank you for hearting me. Good night, Danny. Have a good night. Because I want it to look something like this. So I need to start down below. Okay. Okay. I will be incredibly shocked if this roof stays. See, I'm thinking almost something like that, which I might end up having to get rid of that. I was going to put a patio there, but I might have to end up getting rid of that. What do you think? Because I think it needs to come out more. Yes, I built this house. That was wrong. See, but I'm wondering if I should do something like this on the back side also. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I would imagine we should probably we'll have to build it up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so question, chat. What in my storeroom do I have that would be a good blend with this one right here? Because I don't want all the trim to be the same color. So should we do that and that and that on the trim? Do you think that matches well enough? Because I wanna break up that trim. It's bugging me a little bit that it's all one color. Do you think that that's like a good little? Do you think that's a good combination? Solo, thank you for hearting me. Captain Rex, thank you for hearting me. Okay. Okay. And by the way, everybody, we are switching. Yes, you're going to hear this right. We are switching all the lanterns, and all the lanterns are going to be switched to copper. So don't forget, everybody, if you're in the fan clubs, you all, you have like little daily tasks that you can do that absolutely helps, again, push us out on the For You page. Again, nothing is mandatory, but just doing your little daily tasks absolutely does help because I'm getting a lot of notifications that it says who does daily tasks and who doesn't. And again, like I said, y'all, it's just something that you can do if you want to do, but it really does help if you do it. Hello, Jose. How are you? Tara, thank you for hearting me. Okay. And let's put the copper away. Okay. All right. So now what I'm thinking, let's get this broken up just a little bit. There we go. I think I like a darker themed roof anyway. Why did I stop playing Minecraft for a while? Because I got burnt out on it. I played Minecraft every single day for like 9 months without any other game, and truthfully, I burnt out. And that's one of the reasons why today, I make sure that I'll play like another game before I play Minecraft, just so I have a variety and just so I don't get burnt out. Because it is something, if you just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again for 9 months, it can get to you. And it got to me. Tara, thank you so much for my tacos. And I blame myself. You know that I don't blame anybody else but myself. I mean, I knew I was getting burnt out and I should have just been like, hey guys, I got to play something else for a while and then I'll come back. But I had made myself like, I challenged myself to play Minecraft every single day for a year. So I felt like if I stopped, I was going to be like a failure. And I definitely should have stopped sooner than I did. And so again, like I said, I only have myself to blame for that one because I'm so freaking stubborn. I'm like, if I say it, I have to do it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My entire return to full-time streaming is based on the longevity of my stream. And so I will do what I need to do to make sure that this is something that I can do for quite a while and not have to worry about it. Because I do not want to ever do that again. Actual, yeah, I think that looks okay. Gina, thank you for my laughing tacos. Tara, thank you for my tacos. And Tara, thank you for hearting me. So yeah, no, it's been a really interesting journey. I'm going to tell you, never in a million years did I think it was going to have so many like bobs and weaves and this is and that's. But I absolutely love what I do, so I will do what I need to do to make sure I stay here for a hot frickin' minute. Yeah. And what I did is I'm trying to make the general theme of my I'm trying to make the general theme of the darker part of the roof just a little bit darker because I think I have too many lighter ones in here and it's kind of bugging me because I really want it to contrast with the white part of the roof. There we go. So I'm taking out a lot of just the regular cobblestone. Josh is coming in with the laughing taco. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you. And then let's go. Oh no, I'm out. Okay. Okay. The others can stay. All right. Let's go get. Okay. See, but I want to make sure, everybody, that it doesn't become repetitive. Okay, so let me ask you this, everybody. Do you think that I need to extend this white part around the corner, or do you think that it looks okay? Yeah, there's too much of a pattern. I agree. My, thank you for hearting me. And Roki, thank you so much for my rose. I think it looks good as is. Okay. It's changed so much, Monster. It's crazy. I look at it. I was looking at it this morning and I was like, I don't even recognize it. I mean, I recognize it, but I just see so much more I want to do. Okay, let's go get this put up. I'm super excited about our finds yesterday. I've been looking for a hot minute for those little bushes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, and then this one will be, see, I think we need to do, no, I guess that looks okay. The more I play, the more I realize how much customization, it's endless. You know, truthfully, I consider this just like endless imagination. Darn it. Okay. Okay. So now no, no, no. And I hope that looks okay. I hope that looks okay. I really do. I mean, I I don't want to have to tear it apart. I mean, of course I will, but I really don't want to. And then let's go. Oh, I had them right there. No, but I needed these. Okay. Jess, thank you. And I appreciate you all. Welcome in, everybody. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, Jake. How are you? Mm. Okay, and then let's go deep slate bricks. And then okay. I switched to my phone and then doom scrolled, I'm back. That's easy to do. I'm telling you, that is easy to do. Well, welcome back. We missed you. Do I have any favorite creators? Yes, me and my son. I mean, I follow a lot of people, and there's some funny people and all of that. But hands down, my favorite content creator is me and my kids. I'm biased. I love my kids. So that's polished. Oh, and that is cobbled deep slate. Damn it. Can we do brick? No. Deep slate brick. And that's polished deep slate. And that's cobbled. Oh. Well, my, how are you, honey? You know what, Jay? It's the problem is that they're so close together. My little brain cannot like. My little brain is just like, what? So they are very, very similar in what I'm trying to do. And then I need tile. Okay, that's where I'm getting mixed up. And then I go to brick. And then I go to tile. And then I go to that. There's like 14 different steps. I mean, probably not that many, but that's how many it feels. So then I have deep slate brick stairs, deep slate tile stairs, and so I need deep slate brick. Which is polished deep slate. And that's where I get mixed up because that is, again, that. Okay. It's so many varieties. Yes. And like I said, my poor little brain starts to just be like, what? Okay, so let's try this again. So first we're going to polish them. No. This one we're just going to turn into bricks. No, this one we're going to polish. And then we're going to turn it into bricks. And then we're going to turn it into this. See, because one, I have to polish both of them, but then I turn one into bricks and one into tiles. There you go. I started this base on January 1st, 2025 at 12:01. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this is going to work out, everybody. You know what? You'll get muted for that, my friend. Hey, we were playing, I don't know if you watched or not, but we were playing Subnautica. Couldn't resist. You make my you make my eye twitch. See, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, everybody? What do you think? Oh yeah, full eye twitch. J Taggy Aggie honey, thank you for my laughing tacos. I appreciate you. Okay, because look. This is what I'm trying to go for. And maybe J Taggy, we can. Oh, but I like that. Look at that's stare upside down, stare. It's much more jagged. Oh, look at all the combinations that we have here. We have stairs, upside down stairs, and then that. Okay, so that makes sense why that doesn't look good. So that's what's going to give it. How can she fly? Leaf, I'll let you take care of that one. Leaf will be right with you with that answer. This, yes. Okay. And then this one would be, I own my own server, hun. I have my own server that I pay for monthly, and I have admin rights to it to fly. And so that's not going to work. And this is exactly why I've been like, oh, and then this would have to be upside down. No, that will have to be upside down, I think. No. Strawberry Girl, thank you for hearting me. I appreciate you. Something like that. Do you like everybody? Do you think that looks good? How in the heck are you doing, my friend? See, it would be something like that. Where we would actually have to keep going. Ah, what part of Dreamlight Valley are you on? I think I'm going to have to get rid of this. This is messing me up. Yeah, hold on. I'm definitely zoned in on this, everybody. So please, by all means, throw your suggestions out. Let me know what you're thinking about this, because this is what I have been dreading for the last week. And now I know why. Hi, Helen. How are you, hon? So what I would have to do, and then I would have to do, and then I would have to do, I mean, I think I like this better than what we had. Do you not agree, everybody? Do you think that looks, hi, honey. So do you think that that looks like it's like kind of staggered enough? Hi, Helen. I'm trying to put a roof on I'm remodeled my house and I'm trying to put a roof on it. So let me ask you this. I think I should make this white part of the roof all white. Don't you agree? Leaf, thank you for my Go Popular, and thank you for my Super Populars, Leaf. And thank you for hearting me. I appreciate you very much, Leaf. I mean, I'm going to mix some of this darker color in, but I by no means am going to. Yeah, I think that it should be like this, but that darker, like the quartz and white wood. We could. Oh, so do you think like okay, so we would keep the trim like this and then have this be all quartz, do you think? Have that just be like a stark white quartz kind of like arch? Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, I think it would stand out more. I think you're right. Okay. Let me just go put all my stuff back. All right, let's go put this stuff back here. Yeah, I think it's going to absolutely make it like really pop. Okay, let's put that there, that there, that there, that there. Let's go ahead and put that there, that there, that there. There and there. And there. Put that there. Okay. Skiggles, how in the heck are you, my friend? Oh my gosh, y'all, how are you doing? Do you have a beacon for your base? Mm-mm. That I do not have. Okay. Okay, so we have that, that, we have that. I might have to go into the nether and get more, maybe. I'm doing. You know what? I am I'm putting up a good fight. Let's just put it that way. I'm doing good. Okay, so then let's do. Okay, let's go see what this looks like. Another field trip. Oh, I hate the nether. I would rather be anywhere but the nether. I like the deep dark better than the nether. Trey's coming in with the laughing tacos, everybody. Can we please have a big rounded W for Trey and those laughing tacos? Yeah, I definitely think you're right, everybody. So let's go ahead and. Oh, yeah. You are definitely onto this one. Now, what do you? No, I'm just think. Now, do you think we should do the solid white trim, or do you think we should make it all white? Hello, Jens. How are you? All white. We would definitely have to throw some pale oak wood or something in there to mix it up, but okay. That did not need to happen. Yeah, but I would need stairs, and I don't think I could do the white wool with the stairs. No, damn it. It's because I have my own server. I have my own Apex server, and I am able to. I have my own Apex server, and I'm able to give myself a command through Apex. It's not so much through Minecraft, but through my server. Yes, can I help you, kitties? Okay. May I help you? As soon as I pick her up, she starts purring. Ruby, thank you for my laughing taco, honey. You want down? You can sit right there. Be a good girl, okay? Yes! Thank you for my panther paw, honey. Thank you so much. I know. She's gonna be 1 year. Her gotcha date is on Saturday, and it's gonna be 1 year. Okay, so let's switch this. Oh, no. Okay, so stair, stair, slab. So stair, stair, slab. The only problem I would say yes, so long as we do the trim all around. Something like that. See what I mean? Because then it takes Mm, it would have to be like that. Thank you for my panther paw. Oh, Francis, you hold on. I got to get rid of Francis and her emotes. So hold on. Goodbye, Francis. Okay. It definitely gives it a nice texture. I will agree with that. So stair, stair, and then stair, stair, upside down. Stair, stair, upside down, stair. You know what's funny is they pick like the most like old-timey names, like Ruth or Helen. I'm like, scandalous Ruth and Helen. There we go. I know, I know. It's like, Francis, no, 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 honey. I mean, your body, you do whatever you want, but no. See, when I look at it from from my vantage point, to me it looks like a crooked smile. Take it for however you want to, but that to me looks like a crooked smile. That's what it looks like. So when I look at it, that's all I see. And try to unsee that now every time you see it. Oh, well, thank you, Kat. Nope, all a bot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, let me look at that again. Yeah, well, I am absolutely nowhere near being done with it, so Give me a second. Oh, we even use blocks. Okay. Jojo! Thank you for hearting me and thank you for my laughing tacos, honey. The one that I'm looking at is a coffee shop. Believe it or not. Mm. Oh, I like that. That makes it just seem like a little bit more even, like uneven. Roan, how are you, honey? Yep, I think that's the awesome sauce right there. Okay, so then it's under to the third stair is going to be this. Okay. The thickness, I love it. I know. Jojo, again, thank you for my laughing tacos and thank you for my heart, honey. And then from there, we're going to do that with this. Okay. All right, hold on. Gina, thank you for my laughing tacos. Gina, you always fill the room. Gina, thank you for being amazing. And I just wanted you to know that I love you. So thank you, Gina. Stephanie, I have my own Apex server. I have my own Apex Minecraft server. And since I have my own server, I'm the admin of my server and I can fly. It's just it's a computer command. So whenever I'm building something like this, just for the sake of my stream and just to make it a little bit easier for building, I just fly when I'm building. It's nothing more than just an Apex server that I pay a monthly fee for. I'm going to record that song from the VOD. Oh, I think you should. Here. I just clipped it for you and I'll send it to you. I just clipped it, Gina, and I'll send it to you. I got you. Okay, so let's stare that, and then another block, and then a stair on that, and then a stair on that, and then one upside down. Gina, thank you for my hand hearts, honey. And then one there. Nope, that would be two there. And then one like this. And then one like that. Oh, what do you think, everybody? What do you think? Oh, yes, you're right. There you go. I can't believe that we worked that out. You know that? I can't believe that we worked that out. So now here's the $1,000,000 question. you all think, so do you like just the white trim? Do you like just the white trim in? Kind of like that. And I can, I mean, I can, I'll go back in and I'll add some different bricks. Looking good, looking good. Gina, honey, thank you for my hand hearts. Okay. Yes. I like, and here's the thing, everybody. I like the sunroof. I don't like the glass on top. I think we need to bring the glass down. I think we need to lower this blue. J Taggy Aggie, I think if we lower the blue, it's going to make it look a lot nicer. Yeah, I definitely think that it would be too much. And I'm going to stagger it with the different colors, but I definitely think we need to take that blue glass down. What do you think about that? Thank you, Thomas. Okay. Yeah, because it's just kind of like, it's just really just kind of like hanging there. And let's go ahead and we'll just do this side and see what it looks like. And then if we like it, I'll do the whole thing. I think it's going to help the fireplace also. Yeah, just way too much going on. But I really do like the idea of a sunroof like that. But let's go ahead and I think that makes the arch look a little bit better too. And it makes the fireplace stand out more also. I agree, Trey. Absolutely. Much, much, much better. I agree. Yep. No, I agree, Martin. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix those. I have to fix the holes in my roof right there. Okay, so another thing that I was thinking about doing, everybody, is I think I'm going to make I think I'm going to plant a tree right in the middle of this room. But I want the tree to start on the second floor or the first floor, and it's going to go through all the floors, and then it's going to end right here. I agree, Jojo, honey. And I'm wondering, chat, what tree should we plant? Because I want it to be kind of like, I've already done a cherry tree, and I mean, I have a cherry tree in the Lush house. So I'm thinking either a dark oak or a pale oak. Oh, you gave your mom a hug for me today? Awesome, honey. Thank you for doing that for me. You think a pale oak one? Dark oak trim, pale oak. Jade Taggy Aggie says I did a tree with some of the trunk, did barrels so it would. Oh, I like that idea. The orange leaf trees? You mean like the acacia ones? Hello. Hey, how are you, honey? Yeah, the acacia ones are the orange ones. I just wanna fly. Okay. Yeah, I definitely chinchilla. I think the pale oak would be really pretty. And then like J Taggy Aggie says, and kind of just like maybe incorporate some barrels in there. Or even that, or just like some trunks or something. Hey, thank you for my laughing tacos. Now, the next question is, everybody, should we have the tree growing through the entire, from the first floor, or should we start on the second floor? What is your thought? We can have the tree go all the way through. We can start it on the bottom, and then we can have it go through each story until the very top. See, I think we should start it on the first. Yes. Yeah. First floor through each story. Yes. First floor. I agree. Okay. Hi, hi. Thank you for my laughing tacos. I swear, I put my sweater on, I get hot. I take my sweater off, I get cold. It looks so much better with the lowered glass. Okay, so now let me ask you this question. This is the next burning question. I'm not too sure I like the mossy cobblestone. I don't think that green stripe is going. You know what I mean? And so I'm wondering, do you think we should should we do a wood trim? Yeah. Because I definitely think it can be a little contrasting, but I'm wondering, I can have it be wood, I can have it. You know what I can do? I can, you know what we'll do, everybody? Should we wait until we build the tree before we destroy it and maybe try to match the tree a little bit better? That's what I was thinking, Gina. Okay. We always think just alike, man. We are so in sync with each other. Okay. So I need, where did those go? I need that and I need those. And I need those. And I need those. Okay. I did tell you I started Minecraft over, but in Java, I didn't know I was playing in Bedrock. Oh, I didn't know that. What do you think? Because I personally, I've only played in Java. So what do you think about the difference? Java is better because of the mods. Yeah. Did you write down your coordinates though? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then this is going to be, okay. Dun, dun, dun. I got thrills. Yeah, and I definitely think it will look better if we have like a little bit more random color throughout. Ivy, how are you, honey? Ivy's in the house. How you doing, my little mama? Okay. All right. I'm okay trying to get feet up, not feeling too hot tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, sweets. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. And we've got a ducks on parade. We got a mama duck and a baby duck, and we've got ducks on parade. A mama duck goes quack and a baby duck goes quack. And Ivy sent in a ducks on parade. Ducks. Ducks on parade. Are the babies in bed? Thank you, Ivy. And oh shit, no. Yes, all in bed, but some waking up. Onyx just got, oh, yep, yep, yep. I remember. I remember. Okay. All right. So I think we're doing pretty good. And Ivy came in with some laughing tacos, everybody. Let's give Ivy a big round of W's, please, and thank you. Okay. W's. Okay, so do you like every time I say that and I stop, I feel like I'm like the voice in the anomaly exit. Do you remember? Do you remember? Don't ask me why, but that always reminds me of that. Do you remember? Okay. And okay. So what do you think, everybody? Oh, thank you, Bree. Now, yeah, I think I do. So we would need that. We would need I don't know, everybody. What do you think? I think what I'm trying to say is, do you remember? Oh, no, 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 no. Nope, that was a slab. Okay. And it's this slab. Okay. Okay, so what I was asking everybody, you see how this kind of like you can see the white from underneath? I don't think I need to fill that in. Do you? I think if we fill it in, it kind of takes away from the idea of it being a trim. Do you agree? Do you agree, chat? Okay. Okay. So now I'm assuming that we are going to do this as the cobblestone all the way up. Because that's going to go all the way over. But that's where the tree is going to be. So I think I'm going to leave it like that for now, everybody, because I have to figure out where we're going to put the tree. I have my own server. I have an Apex server, and it's a command that I have. Okay. So now moving on, let me go fix this really quick. Ivy, thank you for my tacos. I appreciate you. Oh, so incredibly much. That means I'm going to have to move my kitchen bed. Yep, that's all it is. It's just a command. It's since I have my It's the type of server that I have. I really, really, really like our kitchen like this. Okay. All right, kids. So we decided, correct? We decided that. Good night, Gina. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you so much for everything. You are truly a rock star and amazing. Thank you, honey. Let's go ahead and I got to move some stuff around because we're going to build the tree now. Boys and girls, we're going to build a tree now. And so let me get this stuff out of the way. Okay. It would be so amazing if I could just move that chest. Yes. But part of everything that we do and the fun part of like trying to just problem solve is what makes this so much fun. And that's really where I just kind of get burnt out on certain simulator games is that they become so like there's just nothing, there's no problem solving. And I really like the problem solving portion of simulator games and building games and open world games. They're so repetitive, I know. And again, I absolutely love my supermarket simulator, but it is painfully gotten to the point where I don't have really anything new to do. And it's just like, yay, you know. The only thing I do is restock. And it's, and I don't know. I think if they had made it just a little bit easier for us to expand, then it would be like more motivation. But oh my God, it's going to take me forever to get to the point where I can actually. I'll tell you where you can go. You can go to AA, but I wouldn't come into a sober person's chat and say you're drunk. So I think that's something that you should probably keep to yourself. I don't know. Maybe it works in other chats, but it's not going to work in mine. So have a good day. Dun, dun. I got so burnt out on Disney Dreamlight because of how long it is. Yeah. You know what? Truthfully, so did I. Oh, they're gone, Dana. I already muted them. And I'm sure that some people think like, oh, it's like a cool thing or whatever. But you just never know who could be struggling. I mean, there could be people out there that are struggling with their own sobriety and this pushes them over the edge. And I'm just not going to do that on my watch. So, neither here nor there, just not happening in my life. Hey, thank you from my heart. I appreciate you. Oh, the rankings reset, everybody. If you want to send anything right now, you can. No pressure. Just letting you know that the rankings did reset. Bump, bump. But again, each to their own. Yeah. And like I said, it's like Ivy just came in with a corgi, and we've got some ducks on parade. We got a mama duck and a baby duck, and we've got ducks on parade. A mama duck goes quack, and a baby duck goes quack, and we've got ducks on parade. Ducks. Ducks on parade. Oh, yeah, and that's just the thing. Just because I'm okay with it doesn't mean somebody else might be okay with it. So, Dana's coming in with the popular votes, and Brookie just came in with the heart me. I appreciate you. And J Taggy Aggie just came in with a forever Rosa. Thank you, honey. Hello, Brooke. How are you? Yeah, it's called, it is what it is. I'm not gonna give it any more time or effort. Brick is, and Trey's coming in with the goats, everybody. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh, Dana came in with a St. Louis Cardinal. I think that is the cutest little bird. And J Taggy Aggie came in with a beautiful swan. Thank you, honey. And that was a beautiful swan. Beautiful. Okay. So let's talk about what we got. Hey, honey, thank you so much for my night stars. Lily, thank you for my popular. You guys are absolutely killing it. Thank you so much. And I'm telling you right now, everybody, I am so glad I made the decision just to focus on just to focus on all of you. And I really appreciate that. I love just being able just to concentrate and talk to one platform. J Taggy came in with 15 super populars, everybody. Lily, thank you for the dolphin and for the rose. I just got emailed for a promotion. Oh my gosh, in my job to become head chef at a hospital where I work. Well, Jimmy, congratulations. Congratulations, and let's have some chats. Let's have some celebration. Celebrating in chat, everybody. That's amazing. Gaming number 35, hot dog. Hay came in with the corgi, and we've got ducks on parade. We got a mama duck and a baby duck, and we've got ducks on parade. A mama duck goes quack, and a baby duck goes quack, and we've got some ducks on parade. Ducks, ducks on parade. I was looking the other day, everybody, and I didn't realize it, but you actually moved us up in the category. And I think we're in the A league right now. I was like, holy guacamole. I did not realize that we were I did not realize that we were A people. Yeah, A2, which is amazing. I think that's the highest I've ever been. If I remember correctly, that is the highest I have ever been. Heck yeah, Brooke. And you all are the ones that got us there. Hey, thank you again for my corgi. I appreciate you. Okay. All right. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to move that chest. And I've got so much stuff in it that I can't really move it right now. So let me see what I can do. Oh, we need to go find a lush cave because I want more of those really pretty pink flowers. In fact, let's go put some up. Yeah, congratulations, honey. I think that's really amazing. And I'm really, really happy for you. I think that that's to be celebrated. And I think that that shows, that's a lot of hard work that's probably paid off. And congratulations. There we go. Yeah. Rick, thank you for my laughing tacos. And hey, again, thank you for that corgi. We are still in the top 100, which is just absolutely insane, everybody. Insane. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Did you ever find any of the glowing? Yes, we found it yesterday. We were talking and I was just rowing along and Chinchilla's all like, do you even have like those things? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I have it. We rode around the corner and I'm like, there they are. It was like the perfect timing. I know. I'm like, as soon as I was all like, oh, yeah, no, we have it. I was like, ooh, I hope we have it. Joey Lynn just came in with 104 laughing tacos. Brick, thank you for those tacos. We have laughing tacos, everybody. The tacos be a laughing. The tacos be a laughing. Okay, and we have so many seeds. That's usually how it happens. Exactly. And as you know, and as soon as I was like, no, Chinchilla, we have it. I know we have it. I swear to you, in my mind, I was like, oh, geez, I hope we have him. I just totally said we did, and I really hope we still have him. And we did. We did, we did, we did. And here's our little Dobie. Dobie. Oh, don't be sad. Okay, I got to do something with this guy. He's stuck. And I know that I don't want him to get lost, but he looks so freaking sad. So I'm going to bring him down. He just like has no purpose. Come on. I don't know why I don't know if this is making him stuck. Come on. Maybe he's scared of trees. I don't know. Come on. Go. Come on. Trying to push him down. Come on. I don't know, Dana. I mean, he shouldn't be. He's been here plenty of times. But he just looked really sad in the corner, and I couldn't do it to him anymore. Missy, honey, thank you for my heart. I appreciate you. Thank you for my popular. Come on. See, look, and he's right back to work. And he's right back to work. He's like, thank goodness. The animals are like, great. Couldn't have just left him up there, could you? Dun, dun. Just had to bring him down. Okay, so now we can get rid of this. All right. And so what I was thinking, everybody. Missy, thank you for my tacos, honey. I appreciate you. How was your day? How was your day? And if you guys want to do a vibe check, that's totally chill with me. A vibe check is where if you're having a good day, that is a 5. If you're having a not so great day, that would be a 1. So how are you doing today? Oh, it's been raining all day? We do not, I mean, we never get rain. 4 that you're here now. Well, I'm glad that you are. You know what? You were at 3 earlier, so I'm glad to see that I'm glad to see that it's going up. I had a very lazy day except for lunch with my boyfriend. It was a 5. Oh, cool. I thought you meant like you had a good day except for your lunch with your boyfriend. And I was like, oh, that's not good. But then I read it the right way. And I'm like, oh, that's good. Thank you. I am a 1, but you already know why. Yes, I do, honey. And I am sending you all my love. Feeling a solid 4. Brooke, did you graduate, honey? Or is your school year done? You know what? I'm going to tell you right now, everybody. I'm going to tell you right now. Uncle Bert is absolutely, and I hope you take this the right way, but I have to share you with him. He is absolutely, he loves you guys, and he loves how you come in and you pick on him. So I hope you know that how much he appreciates you going into his life and how much he enjoys interacting with you. And don't tell him. I mean, you can tell him I said that, but he'll deny it, but he talks about you guys all the time. So take that for what it is. And I'm like, of course they're cool. You know what? I hang out with them every single day. Of course they are cool. Okay. All right, everybody. Where should we put our beds or tree? I already told you you can redeem that for a coupon for yogurt. Okay. All right. So what I was thinking, everybody, I want this to be. Yeah, Senior Bert's pretty freaking cool. Okay. So what I was thinking, since we're doing the white oak. I think I have a bird on my shoulder. Oh, I do. I'm a pirate. Okay. I was thinking something like that. And since it's we would do that and do something like that. What do you think about that, everybody? And then it's going to go straight up there. Technically, I don't officially graduate for a few more weeks, but I finished everything mostly. That's cool. Okay. See, now here's the problem, though. Okay, because most of these trees are 4. In fact, they're all 4. Do you think that that's going to look okay as just 2? Because that's 2, like, and 2. Because if we're going to do these, I'm thinking, should we do them correctly? Or because what I can do, I mean, I could plant it. You know what I could do is I could like get rid of all of that, plant, I think I have to plant 4 of them to make it your own. My own little bonsai tree. Okay. Ah, shit. You know what, Brooke? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the exact same thing. I was thinking about planting one and growing it and then modifying it to make it look how I wanted. You know, kind of like I'll trim it up to the way that works for our house. So that's what I was thinking. How can I fly? I have my own server. I have an Apex server that I am the admin for, so I can fly. Yeah, and then that way it's like it has a little bit more of a natural look. Okay, good idea, Brooke. Good idea again, our Brookie. Okay. Okay. So then, dun, dun, dun. All this hard work, I made it. I have BSL shaders and I run them with Optifine. And I just have a vanilla Minecraft Java server. And that's all I have. Nothing in my server is modified. I just have my shaders. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Bologna, salami, lasagna. Well, I thought tonight's stream was exceptionally fun. And I hope that you all had just as much fun as I did. I thought Subnautica was a hoot. And I really do I love scary games, but I really just wanted to kind of get back to basics today and just do a lot of like exploring and building and, you know, chillaxing and talking. And I thought that that's exactly what we did today. Isn't that going to be cool? That was a really fun game. Yes, we are definitely going to be playing that more. I felt a little lost. I will not lie on that one. I did feel a little um intimidated, maybe you could say. But I was really glad that we stuck with it, and I'll be doing some more research and, you know, like figuring out what we have to do. Son of a biscuit eater. I only have 2 saplings. Dude, I only have 2 saplings. I'm gonna have to go cut down a tree. Boo. Okay. All right, let's go. All right. I hate cutting down these trees. I hate when that happens. I do not have very many of this one, so it seems like the saplings are very rare on this one for some reason. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Okay, so then I need this one. Any saplings? Any saplings? Oh, I have 6 now. Okay. Okay. Those split branch, that's exactly why I'm gonna grow them, and then we're just gonna modify them. I think that's gonna turn out much better because sometimes on things like that, I totally overthink it, and then I'm just like, "Well, that sucks." Okay, we have 14 of them. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And don't tell me. Well, apparently I started building something there. Exactly. I do the exact same thing. Uh-oh. No, I lost my little saplings things. Will they grow over time? Will they grow, everybody? If I don't grow them, will they grow themselves? Okay. Well, we're gonna go back and see if we can't find it. Okay. Operation Tree. We are on our way. Oh my goodness, there. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can find it because it was right on the edge. And I think it was over here more. Bummer. Do you all see it? No. The other way, Dana? Which way, hun? Because I know we were right here on the edge. I'm looking for the little saplings that we just planted that I didn't have any bone meal. Am I going the wrong way? Because I thought it was down here. But maybe maybe I'm turned around. I have no idea. Okay. Like in here? Follow the path you made with the wood. Okay, going up. Okay, following the path I made with the wood. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, hold on. I'm going to start at the beginning. Okay, so, okay, going up. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. So I'm looking for 4 little saplings that are stuck in the ground. Near here with the doors. Okay. Is it down here? Carter, how are you, honey? Thank you for my Go Populars. And Logan, honey, thank you so much for my Laughing Tacos. Welcome in, everybody. If you just joined, I am on a search and rescue mission for saplings. It could have grown by now. Okay. Because I don't see them. And I know we didn't come over this far. Because there's like no, it was on the edge of the forest and there's no gap. Mm, yes. But they were just like in a little cluster, a little cluster. This is where I teleport to. So I came down this way. Good job, Dana. I came down this way. And if it's here, it would be down this way. I think it's grown. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. I agree. Okay. 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 So long as I knew it grew, I am good. Okay. So now, little suckers. 1, 2. Now, would you put them back that way? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I need more. I need 2 more. Damn it. Carter, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for finishing the laughing taco. I appreciate that. Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. All right. What should we put up next? Do you want to put up? How about? Let's do. Oh, what's our gift gallery look like? Dun, dun, dun. Forever rosas, money guns, swans, galaxies, fireworks, Leon jets. Holy guacamole! All right, let's go ahead and. Good night, hey. Oh, very cool. I love that. You know what? I think it's such a fun game. Let's do let's do some high bears. No, I always do high bears. Oh, let's do the furry friends. There we go. Okay, in honor of Skipper's adoption day. Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Love you all. I love you guys too. You know what? If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. Okay, so let's go back now. We are family. We're the most amazing dysfunctional family ever. I wouldn't have it any other way. Excuse me. Okay. So that makes it a little bit larger, but I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might get rid of these right here, though. I might get rid of this right here, but let's see how it works out. Let's see how this looks. Oh, cool. Except we need to make it taller. I wonder if I open it up even more, would it grow bigger? I mean, I would have to manually make it taller. I think we need to, yes, BSL shaders. Okay. So then let's go ahead and because I want all of this up there. Hold on, I'm giving it a haircut. Oh, Carter, you're so smart. Okay. Logan, honey, thank you for my cools. Thank you for my roses. I appreciate you, honey. Yeah. Okay, so then let's go. And I have 6. Meow. Did I get? Oh, good. I got a couple more. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, I really do like that idea. Yeah. Yep. 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 I agree with you. I don't know why I have an iron sword, but I do. All right, so let's take this around one more. Yeah, they absolutely do turn into zombie villagers. Okay, so now do you think that looks like where my original ones were, right? Okay, so then we got, yeah, okay. Do you think that's high enough, everybody? Do you think that's high enough to start the next one? Logan, thank you. Bricky says yes. Okay. Okay. No, I'm going to plant a tree again. Because you want to know why? We are rebels and we are rock stars. That's why. Okay. Let me just open this up one little bit right here. Because we can always put it back. Ah, Logan, honey. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Let's see how that looks. Well, it's not super exciting, but we can put some more on top. What do you think? Logan, thank you for my cake, honey. Because we have, yeah, we have plenty. It's way too flat on the top. Hold on, everybody. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's a cool idea, but it's not the way that I want it right now, but it is definitely a cool idea. You know, we have to give it a little bit more. Because we could actually put, we need to pizzazz it up. Exactly. Yeah, you know what, Carter? That's exactly what I was thinking. You read my mind. Okay. I still think this needs to be a little thicker. What do you think? That's my skipper. Okay. You like it? Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool like that, don't you? I'm confused. Is this the house that you originally built? It is. Logan, I absolutely remodeled my house. I found a mistake, and the mistake was that I I had 5 blocks on the bottom. I had 6 blocks in the middle, and then I had a stupid amount of mistakes in the top. So what I did is I kept the base of my house and um I basically just redid it. Hunter, thank you for my Go Popular honey. Okay. So now what I need to do is bring this in a little bit more. And I don't even really care if it's like, now would you just like fill it in like that, everybody? Or would you leave it open? Because I could leave it like that. Good night, Carter. I appreciate you. I definitely like it like that. Okay. Yeah, open looked a lot better. See what I was going to do? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. That's what I was going to put up a fence. Yep. We're putting up a fence, y'all. No. And then okay, we do have 10 of them. Dobie, I find Dobie underneath my house. Dobie's he's a wandering soul. Dobie's like, don't tell me where to go. I will go wherever I want. And then yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks interesting. Let's just put it that way. And I do like me some interesting. Okay, so what color fencing do you think, everybody? What color fencing are we thinking? Dobie's like, just, you know what? Let me do whatever it is I want to do. Okay, so let me explain what we got here, everybody. What this is so that way you can kind of get an idea of what this is going to be. I was thinking dark oak. So this right here is my kitchen, living room, my little sunken living room right there. All the animals hang out. This is what this is here. We're going to have to get rid of this because that's driving me crazy. You come up here, and this is my bedroom. So this is where I get all my beauty sleep. So this is my bedroom right here. All right. So then over here, this is going to be, this entire space right here is going to be my enchantment room. So with that said, I don't, this is where I'm going to be, it's going to be all library. It's going to be, this is glass up there. So I can make it, yeah. Yeah. So what we can do is once I start actually decorating the top here, we can have the branches just like spread out. We can have the branches spread out a little bit more, and we can put like candles up in there, and there's going to be like we can do some amethyst stuff. You know what? I'm just not thinking white because what I'm thinking is that we have to replace Jens. We have to replace this cobblestone right here. I'm not liking the cobblestone, and that's going to have to change too. And so I'm thinking that the dark oak fencing with the dark oak fencing, I think it just needs to go up. You know what I mean? I think we need to go up much more. Yeah, like a witchy vibe. Exactly. You get it, Logan. You know, something like that. I have my own server. So the only reason I can fly everybody, and I only fly when I'm building at my bases, is because I have my own Apex server. So I pay a monthly fee for a full Minecraft server, so I can fly. So I can warp all over my world, and I can make the most amazing Minecraft stream because I can do this. I can fly all over my world, and I can show you all the amazing things that I have built. You know? And so for me, my Minecraft is an entertainment, and I entertain all of you while I am building. So whatever I have to do to make it entertaining is what I do. Hello, Jess. And this was such a fun build. So that's how I fly, and it's just a command. What do you want? Come here. You are such a needy little thing. Come here. Where are you at? Ugh. Ah. Where are you going? Then don't sit under there and poke me with your little nails. This right here took me a couple of months. And what this one right here is, everybody, I was out exploring, and we were just doing our little, because I love exploring and mining, and we came across this lush cave. All right. And so what I did, yes, it's a black kitty with one eye. So what I did is, and it took me for freaking ever, but I fought all of the mobs, and I fenced off this entire lush cave. And I lit it up, and I mob proofed it, and then I built in here. And this took me a couple of months. But all of this has been added. And I put a giant cherry tree in here as my bedroom. It was a lot of fun. And I have my, I don't know. Oh, and that's my enchantment room. So I made like a little amethyst geode. So, and you know, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing limits your imagination but you. So if you think it might look cute, then just absolutely do it. You know, what's the worst that could happen? You don't like it, and then you just, you don't like it, and you can just rebuild something else. Yeah. Yeah, Carter, it was definitely worth the pain to make it larger or to make it higher. Make a little witch hut? I don't know. I mean, I imagine I could make one. Because like I said, so long as if we can imagine it, we can make it. And I think I'm going to need that. Thank you. Oh, Sean, honey, thank you so much for my furry friends. That is so cute. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go. Oh. Stripped pale oak wood. Oh, I need to make it a log. Can I make it? No, darn it. A witch hunt and is like a witch hat style house. Yeah, I bet you we could make that. I actually found a really cool shipwreck yesterday, and I'm going to turn it into like a ship in a bottle kind of thing. I mean, seriously, if you think it, you can make it. Sam again, thank you. Or Sean, I'm so sorry. Sean, thank you again. Dun, dun. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we could build, truthfully, we are the most creative people. And if I can't think of how to do it, one of you will think how to do it. Excuse me. And then let's get rid of this. Because unfortunately, it is in the way. Poor little Stuart's just trying to get out of the way. I don't know where my little guy is. So let's go. And I have my little golem guy, and I put stuff in there to give him something to do. All right, so we need one more of that. And then what I was thinking is now, do you think that looks too... Oh, shit. Do you think we should do a trap door instead? Because we can do like the dark oak trap doors instead of that. And I think that might look a little bit more like low profile. Yeah. Zena, thank you for my rose, honey. Okay. I have a gazillion of those. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. How did he get in my house? Is he going to be moving shit all over? I'm like, excuse me, sir. See, now I'm thinking I need to do the same thing down here. I love the weather in Minecraft. Except the thunder. See, I think that looks better. Shelves is a good idea, but I want a little bit more low profile. Yes, yes, kitty cat. Edgar, thank you for my roses, honey. I appreciate that. And thank you for hearting me. It's a little bit skinnier. Yeah. I think Dobie invited his friend over. Can you guys move? Can you move your little butt scratchers over there? Okay. Ah, perfection. Okay, fun fact, everybody. I'm petrified of thunder and lightning. Don't ask me why. I just am. So every time it's thunders and lightnings in Minecraft, I get scared. You go, Auntie. Well, thank you, honey. See, don't you think that just looks a little bit better, everybody? Thank you, Tina. People ask me all the time, they're like, do you ever get scared playing video games? I'm like, only when it thunders. I better not mess up my stuff. Bitch, if you're going to fight me, I'll fight you. Okay. My lightning rod is right up there. Okay. Yeah, no, I couldn't live in an area with a lot of storms. Okay. Okay, so now this does not look centered. Because it's not centered with this door. So I'm going to have to bring that in a little bit. You know what I mean? And do you agree? Do you agree with what I am saying? See, because otherwise it's not centered. You got to have it centered. Yes, I agree completely. So that means that's centered to that, and that's centered to that. That's not centered because the tree's not centered. Hold on, I want to make sure. Oops. Oh, that's off too. Damn it. Mm, 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 mm. See what I mean? Why am I flying? Because I can. I have my own server, y'all, so I can fly when I'm building. I mean, I could fly anytime I want. I just choose to fly when I'm building. Okay. So that's even like that. Okay. Do we agree? Yeah, no, it's actually it makes building a lot easier, especially when I'm streaming. Which is going to actually give us a little bit more. Which means I'm going to have to move this over. Which is cool because it gives us a little bit more room. But I do believe, and please by all means give me your opinion, but I think I think we need to lift the tree up and spread the leaves out more. Don't you agree? Yeah. In fact, I just remodeled my house. I'm remodeling actually. Yeah, chinchilla, it definitely needs to go. The leaves need to be higher and more spread out. Yeah. That's my village. That's my house. That's my lake I built. That's my bridge over there. Subnautica is tomorrow. I might start with Minecraft tomorrow and then do Subnautica after that. You know, I've been building on this particular server um, since January 1st, 2025, starting at the stroke of midnight. Yeah, and y'all been here with me. I'm still questioning my house, everybody. I'm still questioning. I'm still questioning some of it. I just don't know if the roof is high enough. You know what I mean? I feel like the roof is just. I think we should go up a couple more. I just think we need to go up a couple more. Yeah, 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 Logan. That Logan, I was saying it right when I agree. It's too flat. I have my own server. I have my own server, so I can give myself a command to fly. Yeah. And also to on top of that, I okay, so that's perfect. And then I think this one's perfect too. No. What? Oh, that has to go over. Oh my God. Okay. I think, okay, I have to fix this. I have so many things that I have to fix. Okay. You know, I have done that. I've done that before where the tree is the roof, and it's pretty much what I tore down. And so I really do want it to be, I do want to be just a little bit more, just do something a little bit more different. Okay. I think I've got my measurements correctly. Do you agree, everybody? Oh my God, I cannot. I hate building roofs. But I think that that is the right measurement. Yeah. Okay. So do we agree that that is the correct? It's it's all the same from top to bottom, correct? Okay. Okay. So let's go back down here. And we need to fix the roof and then which I think actually looks better because it's not, it's more about the tree instead of the dirt or the the moss. So hold on. Get a cat, they say. Cats are super easy. Hello, Kulu. How are you? CJ, honey. Oh my gosh. CJ, thank you so much for those 27 Go Populars. I appreciate that. All right, let's see if we can't get 5 furry friends, everybody. I'm going to take that down from 10 to 5, and let's see if we cannot get 5 furry friends. No, this is a private server, hun. Okay. Yes, thank you. Carly, honey, thank you for my furry friends. There we go. Okay, so that is fine. Do we agree? Nicholas, honey, thank you for my super populars and thank you for my roses. I appreciate that. Okay, I like it. I like it. I'm happy with it. Okay. And I always have trees in my houses. Don't ask me why. I just do. Now, let's go ahead and... Yay! Thank you, Carter, honey. Thank you so much for my furry friends. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, that lines up really well. Carter with the furry friends. Okay, let's put this over here. And then let's put this over here for now, just for now. Okay. Because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to grab the stuff and we're going to have to work a little bit on the roof. Because I just don't like the shape of the outside of the house right now. And I mean, I've already changed so much other stuff. We might as well just fix it. Yay. So let's go that. And that. Okay, little buddy. Little guy cracks me up. Okay. Darn it. Okay. So we're going to have to make... And then we're going to go tile. Okay. And then we're going to have to go... We have deep slate bricks, deep slate. So how do you make tile? Tile is deep... Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do. Oh, yeah. And it's like, I think that I don't know. I think the outside of my house is really pretty. No, I think the inside of my house is really pretty. And the outside really bugs me. Now, only in some areas. Where did my bed go? Did my little guy take the bed? Oh no, I'm carrying it with me. I'm just going to put a little bed in the corner here. Just go sleep in the corner. It's the roof. Well, what it is, it's okay. So for me, what's bugging me right now is I love the look, but it's square. You know what I mean? And the roof is I think if the roof is higher and then we add a couple more little patios, I think I'll be fine. Nobody puts baby in the corner except for when I'm taking a nap. So let's see if this doesn't help. I think maybe with some height, it will look better. It's because I own my own server and I have admin rights to it. My roof before was a combination of acacia and moss. And I did a whole lot of the moss with the bone marrow stuff or whatever it is because it hid a lot of my mistakes. So it was green glass, moss, and that was it. And leaves. Oh, I don't know. I really, truthfully, I'm not even in this for the achievements. That's neither here nor there for me. I don't really care about them. I'm just here for the adventure and the building. And for the animal conservation. For keeping my son from slaughtering all the animals. It's going to mess up my fireplace again, but that's okay. I'm telling you, if you all you can't add fuel to that fire. I mean, and truthfully, I mean, here's the thing it's like, I don't think I should get, I don't think I should get achievements if I'm flying. I think I don't think it would be fair. So I would imagine I would not just for that reason. It would suck. I mean, it would suck for somebody who would be like trying really hard and struggling just to be like, working harder than I am to get accomplishments. So that's my opinion. I mean, I'm very honest in the simple fact that I know that it makes it easier to build, but I'm not in it for the achievements. I'm trying to make it taller. I just don't know how I'm going to get around that. Exactly. But you know what? And that's just the beautiful thing about this game is like everybody can play it differently. Everybody can kind of play it to their enjoyment, and it doesn't make it right or wrong. Let's see how this looks going up. Oh, absolutely. But you know what? And a lot of times I didn't even really think about it until like this conversation. How because people get really upset that I fly in Minecraft, and now I can kind of see why they would because it's like why in the hell am I busting my ass to do it this way when they can do it that way? And it doesn't excuse anybody for being rude, but now I kind of get like why they're kind of all bent out of shape. Look at me go. Look at me learning. Yeah, I'm going to keep the blue glass definitely. I'm just going to minimize. I'm not going to have as much. I love the fact that it looks like we're living in a jungle. Dun, dun. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate that. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not too sure if I'm going to go up one more or two more. I'm not 100% sure on that one. It definitely needed to go higher. I 1000% agree with you on that. So tomorrow, y'all, since we're still here and we're the only ones here, do you want to start with Minecraft tomorrow and then do Subnautica after that, or do you want to kind of keep it in the same order? I don't know how long I can stream tomorrow because I am getting up super early for Robert's marathon on Saturday. So I might start sooner. You know what? I might just do like a little early afternoon stream and because I don't know how long I can stay on. End with Minecraft? Okay. Oops. Okay, then I'll probably just get up early, not get up early, but I'll probably just stream early and then okay. I think if we go across now, is that going to match? Is it going to work, everybody? Hot dog. See, that looks okay. Owners of a server also populated their worlds with cool buildings and yeah. Yeah, and then that's just the whole thing. It's like if this server was like open to the public, um I would be using the fly command to get around the world. Yeah, I would have to go figure out what's going on over here, who's being a jerk over here. And so that's what it's there for. But for me, my Minecraft it's entertainment. All right. This is what I do for a living. I stream, I entertain. And for me, this makes it this is entertaining. It's fun. And I would rather do this than have you watch me for an hour trying to build a dirt ladder to try to get up high enough. And, you know, it just would, to me, it's just not as fun. And, Lonnie's a, Lonnie's a bitch when she's not having fun. Okay. Okay. And you know what? At least I could be very honest with myself and say things like that. But I have streamed a Minecraft server where I could not fly, and truthfully it was not as, for me it wasn't as enjoyable. Exactly. Exactly. You know what? If I was sitting here and I had like, like a group of people to help me build stuff, then yeah, that would be totally different. Okay, so what should I do here, everybody? Should I? 'Cause I think this needs to go over more, one more. Because I want this to tear into the roof. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, that needs to actually go into the roof. Do you agree? Let's see what this looks like over here. Because this is what I am basing this off of. See, and I think that's such a pretty roof. I think that's really pretty, but it's too similar to the rest of my house. Why was my chat gone? I think that was just it was a wrong push of the button. Nope, it was a wrong push of the button. No, you didn't do anything wrong. You did nothing wrong, my little favorite squad. No, Paige accidentally turned off the chat because I'm sitting here and I was looking at it and I'm like, but she turned it right back on. No, she turned it off, but she turned it right back on. Yeah. Yeah, because what happened is that there was a bot and she muted the bot and then she accidentally turned off the chat. So it's not that big of a deal. Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Carter, again, thank you for my furry friends. I love this roof. And you see how it goes in, but here's the thing. Okay. We need to model it more after that. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. It's been a hot minute since I have it's been a hot minute since I have built a roof. But I think I'm going to break through here until that meets that. Okay. Where worlds collide, everybody. Where worlds collide. It's 2070 and you're still watching Vanilla. Well, I'll tell you what, Vanilla had one hell of a good fucking life. Mm-mm-mm. I have kind of an idea of what I'm going to use. Hold tight, everybody. Hold your little horses tight. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. So in case you're wondering, I actually have the way that my storerooms are put out and laid out is that they are separated by where I find my stuff. So everything that I find upstairs, like, okay, so this storage room is like all my trees, my leaves, my flowers, my dirt, everything that you find above ground is there. And then this storage room right here is for everything that I have found while I'm exploring downstairs or like in a mine. I can't talk. So that's how I separate my storage. Okay. Thank you for hearting me. I appreciate that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, so let's fix this, please, and thank you. TikTok was just verifying that I was still here. That was their, hey, are you still here? Are you still here? Noise. I don't know how I want to do that. This is driving me crazy. Okay. Do I speak French? No. I wish I did. I wish I was multilingual. Unfortunately, I am not. Brooke, thank you for my heart me and thank you for my popular. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can't start putting some bricks down instead of running around. Brick, honey, thank you so much for my Go Populars. Okay. But I think I need to go one more. No, because that should have been higher. This is like my least favorite thing to do. Brick, thank you, honey. See, but that's going to look weird going into here, I think. But that would be high enough like that. That's not bad like that. Okay, what do you think about that, everybody? Where did I end that? So then it's just up there like that, and then that's what I'll do here. Nope. Nope. Well, I'm sorry you had a bad day, honey, but I'm glad that you are here, and hopefully this makes it a little bit better. You know what I always say? You know what? Not every day is perfect, and some days are just shit days. Just make it the best shit day you can. You know? Someday that's all you can do. Some days are just like, fuck it. You know what? This sucks, and this is the best I'm going to be able to do. Okay. That's the mom advice I give. See, I'm thinking we almost have to tear this down. And make that open right there. Okay. I don't think it's okay to ask other people why they're having a bad day. You know what? Just there, I personally, that's kind of like, I don't really let people just say they had a bad day and leave it at that. I don't think people need to come here and have true confessions. Well, I am working on my roof. Let's put this back over here. Well, it's the truth. You know what? Truthfully, sometimes I'm like, you know what? I had a bad day. I don't want to fucking talk about it. I just had a bad day, you know? And truthfully, that's all you have to say. It's all right. It's just sometimes people don't really want to, sometimes, like I said, some people just want to blend into the background, and I just want to make sure that they're able to do that. I have my own server, so I'm the admin of my server, and I can do that. Yeah, Brooke. Yeah, there's a place over there called the Safe Room, and I mean, and that's just the whole thing. If somebody wants to talk about it, um, that's their choice whether they want to talk about it or not. But sometimes people just want to come here and chillax, and they don't want to, you know, they don't want to have to talk about a bad day because you know what, a lot of people have a lot of fucking bad days. Um, did you build all of that? Yes, I built all of this. I'm the only person on this server. So everything that you see here, I built. Every single brick in this entire I know, Carter. It's okay. It actually drives the algorithm, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Every single thing. Every single brick I have built. And I absolutely put a lot of energy into this. So, and this is just a portion of what I've done. And since I have my own server and I can fly, I can actually fly around and show everybody everything that I've done. Well, I didn't own TikTok. I mean, I have over 1 million followers. I mean, I have a large following on TikTok, but there's other people out there that are way more successful than I am. And have I done all of this in survival? I've done 95% of this in survival. I haven't been playing Minecraft that long, so the first couple of months I was in creative teaching myself how to play Minecraft, and then ever since then, I've been in survival. So, yeah, everything I've done. Okay, this is starting to make sense. Believe it or not, it actually is starting to make sense. I started January 1st, 2025. At the stroke of midnight, I decided to start my server. And I well, I'm a full-time content creator. I stream full time. And so I was streaming like 8, 9 hours a day, 7 days a week, Minecraft. So I put a lot of hours into it. And then I took a little break and I've just recently started coming back. You know what, Brick? I was the exact same way. I was just like, yeah, I don't understand Minecraft. I don't get the whole block thing. But once you learn how to manipulate the blocks, it actually is really super fun. And to me, it's a challenge figuring out how to build with blocks. Okay. So trying to figure this out, everybody. I definitely like, I'm taking inspiration from the riff of the one we just saw. And what do you think? I think we need to put we need to raise the tree. Definitely need to raise the tree. Well, we can actually make the mini chandelier out of the tree. Because right now the branches of this tree are not working for me. And I think once we get rid of this right here, because I don't like this anymore. And I think we can make, I kind of just like a little multi, I don't even think it's so much the coloring or putting stairs all around. I think we need to have some kind of like some mixed patterns and some like maybe some slabs or blocks or something like that. And then we can put some moss up on top too. I'm probably going to keep the moss up there and then put the leaves up a little bit more. But this has to go. Has to go. And okay. All right, let's go get the daylight and see what we got. Well, thank you. You know, I've been working on this house for a year and a half. So, and I'm constantly changing things, adding things, doing things. I think we should probably. Do you think we should go up one more level before we put the blue grass back or the blue glass? I can't talk. One more time? Okay. Okay. Let's go up one more round. And so, just so you know, everybody, I am going to stream earlier tomorrow, just because I'm not getting any sleep tomorrow night. So I will jump on a little bit earlier. Okay. Let's go around one more time. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm crazy like that. And like I said, I started off in creative just because I did not know how to play Minecraft. And so I started in creative just to teach myself like how the bricks moved and all of that. But then I wanted more of a challenge. You know, for me, I don't know, y'all. I mean, sleep is very important, but I'm just like, I want to do shit. You know, I could sleep later. Okay, we're going to have to go up We're going to have to take the fireplace up too. Shit howdy. Okay. Fireplace is getting a facelift too. Yeah. Wife, you know what? It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, I just want to do things. Okay, if we take this up one more time like this, everybody, we are only getting this. And is that going to be okay? Do you like it like that? Do you like it like that, everybody? Now, I don't want to check your... Hold on. We got a bot. Thank you, Amy. And truthfully, I really am going to... Okay. I'm wondering. Brooke, thank you for the love. Thank you for the you're amazing. And thank you for the love again. Okay. You stand by my creative vision. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. There we go. Making it around the corner. Oh, but this one's actually going to be 2 because the room is wider. Does that make sense? Bye, honey. I'll see you next time. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And then that one only gets 1. Okay. And then that one's going to get that. And then that one's going to get... Oh, no, I put it away. Jayla, honey, thank you so much for my Go Popular. You know what? I'm actually starting to like it. I am starting to like it. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, it did. Yeah, and once we fix the tree, everybody, we need to fix the tree and the fireplace. But we can do bum, 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 bum. Yeah, because you have to remember this is going to be the enchanting room. So it's going to be very mystical. Brick, I don't know. I logged on the other day. Which emotes are missing? Are they're not all missing, are they? Is there no emotes? There should be some because I can see the W's and I can see the Crowmies. I think the only ones I'm missing are the Ren, the Kakas, and the Skipper and the Indie one, right? Okay. Bum, bum, bum. See, that's our stairs. Oh, well, thank you, Emily. Yeah, no, it's super cool being able to do this and, like share this with him. He cracks me up. We play so differently. Because I have my own server and I have a command to fly. Nothing fancier than that. I own my own server. Robert, I think, streams on something else. That's what I was gonna do. I think the Bert one is missing too, Chinchilla. The eyes are missing. Okay. I will put that on my list of things to do tomorrow. No, it's not a mod. I own my own server. So I'm able to it's just it's a computer command. Excuse me, Dobie. Ah, shoot. Okay. Bird's Eyes, Indie Skipper, and then I think like the Hydrate, the Run, the Caca, all of those are. Yeah, no, it was really weird. I logged on the other day to put the crow signal one on, and they were all gone. And I didn't have time to go back through everything that I had put in there. So I've got like a gazillion things to do tomorrow, but I will get that done. We need a singing one. Yeah, I have to make that one. The Run and the Hide and the Cacas. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to leave that one plain. I thought it looked really like scrawny from outside. I mean, if we're going to have a tree, we might as well make it look like a tree, right? I don't know. I don't know if it was just a glitch or what. See, that looks better too. So let me ask you this, everybody. This right here, you see how this side of the house is just like straight up and down? I'm thinking I'm going to make a little outside workstation right here. Oh, that would look really cute. And what I'll do is I'll do something like one of those patios over there, and it will be like a little outside workstation. You like that, Queen? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to start it, and then I'm going to jump off because I'm exhausted. But what a fun night tonight, y'all. We started we started Subnautica. Absolutely love it. And then we've been playing Minecraft, and I've been having a lot of fun playing Minecraft again. The more flowers and patios, the better. That's what I'm thinking. And what it's going to do is it's just going to kind of like stop this from being so flat. We do not want flat. See, and then it would have to be... Oh. Okay. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, but I'm going to make like a little stairs, and it's going to be, I'm going to lift it up. And we're going to have to go into a lush cave and get some of those pink flowers too. Okay. Okay. Okay, do you think that's going to help? All right, do you think we can get 2 more furry friends, everybody? Do you think we can get 2 more furry friends? Calling all furry friends. Do you think we can get 2 more furry of the friends? Oh, I know what we need. And Carter came in with both of our furry friends, everybody. Thank you, Carter. Thank you. Thank you, Carter. I really appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for everything that you're doing. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you for mentioning that. Okay, so then let's go. I told myself I was going to jump off, but as you can clearly see, I am still doing this. But let me just And then we'll do that. No, that's not working. No, that will work. Okay. Subnautica 2, I think, is really cool. You know, for me, Subnautica 2 is it's a little bit more action packed, and it is definitely it's more right off the bat. I mean, truthfully, I'm a fan. I really, really, really do like it. 100%. Yeah. I mean, I would recommend it 1000% because I have played the other game, and while it is very good, I do think this one, right off the bat was just like instant, like the entire ocean is trying to, the entire ocean's trying to kill you. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to put, yeah. And then we will fill that in. We're going to put some workstations, and then um, we'll put the little flowers on top. It's because I have my own server. Yeah, I think that's helping a lot. Just by breaking that space up right there, I think is helping a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It has more dimension, yeah. And then I was also thinking about putting one right here, but I'm not 1000% sure what I want to do. But I thought it would be kind of fun to put one there. But I have to fix the fireplace and do all of that first. Yeah, no, that's it, everybody. We definitely have some stuff we have to do tomorrow, but for the most part, the roof is done. Yeah, I'm definitely happier with that. You did, Brooke? I'm sorry, honey. Yep, no, this is 7 hours and 40 minutes later. I am going to say good night because I have to switch all the lanterns too. I want to switch all the lanterns to copper. So I have to do all that tomorrow too. Okay, be here tomorrow. Good job. All right, everybody, I am going to jump off. I just wanted to tell you really quick how much I appreciate you. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, stay warm, and wear a sweater. Drink your water. I'm actually going to be on a little bit earlier tonight. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm going to be actually earlier on tomorrow. So I will see you then. And I appreciate you. Love you all. Again, remember from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything that you do. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you then. Appreciate you. Good night, Twitch. Love you. Thank you for my lurkers. I appreciate you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.